Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. As WrestleMania season approaches, speculation around Roman Reigns' next major challenger continues to dominate WWE conversations. With the tribal chief reigning supreme over WWE programming for nearly 3 years, his potential WrestleMania 41 opponent has become a hot topic among fans and analysts alike. WWE analyst and podcast host Sam Roberts has added an intriguing twist to this discussion, suggesting that an unexpected major star could take on Reigns at the Show of Shows. Speaking on his Not Some Wrestling podcast, Roberts hinted that the Scottish warrior, Drew McIntyre, might emerge as the top contender to Reigns' throne. McIntyre's ongoing involvement with the Bloodline storyline has fueled these speculations. As one of WWE's most compelling narratives, the Bloodline saga has seen twists, betrayals, and power struggles, with McIntyre recently positioning himself as a potential disruptor to the faction's dominance. Over the past few months, Drew McIntyre has shown an increasing interest in dismantling the Bloodline, specifically targeting its OG members. On a recent episode of SmackDown McIntyre boldly confronted Solo Sikoa, calling him out as the enforcer of the group and challenging him to finish his business with Reigns before settling their own differences. Roberts believes this escalating tension could lead to a blockbuster showdown at WrestleMania 41. While marquee names like The Rock, CM Punk, or even Jacob Fatu have been floated as potential opponents for Roman Reigns, Roberts contends that McIntyre's storyline momentum might make him the most viable candidate. Drew McIntyre has been quietly building a case for himself, Roberts noted on his podcast. He's not just targeting the Bloodline for the sake of it. There's a long-term story being told here. If he continues down this path, it wouldn't surprise me if WWE positions him as Roman's WrestleMania opponent. Drew McIntyre is no stranger to high-stakes WrestleMania matches. The former WWE champion famously won the title from Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 36, albeit in an audience-free setting due to the pandemic. A clash with Roman Reigns would give McIntyre a chance to cement his legacy on the grandest stage of them all, this time in front of a packed stadium. Moreover, McIntyre's journey over the past year has been one of redemption. After failing to reclaim the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at Clash at the Castle, McIntyre has reinvented himself, adopting a more aggressive and relentless persona. This evolution makes him a credible threat to Reigns' seemingly unshakable dominance. Roberts also highlighted the emotional stakes involved in a potential Reigns-McIntyre feud. The Bloodline storyline thrives on personal conflict, Roberts explained. Drew has a personal vendetta against Roman and his crew. That emotional depth could make for a compelling WrestleMania main event. While McIntyre's name has gained traction, other high-profile stars remain in contention to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41. Among them are The Rock. A dream match between The Rock and Roman Reigns has been teased for years. As the real-life cousin of Reigns, The Rock's involvement would bring unparalleled star power to WrestleMania. However, scheduling conflicts and The Rock's Hollywood commitments make this match far from a guarantee. CM Punk, the straight-edge superstar's return to WWE, has sent shockwaves through the wrestling world. Punk's history with Reigns and his penchant for creating memorable moments could make him a viable opponent. Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline enforcer, has shown signs of discontent with Reigns' leadership. A clash between the two could serve as a dramatic turning point in the ongoing Bloodline saga. Jacob Fatu, a member of the extended Anoa'i wrestling dynasty, Jacob Fatu has made waves in promotions like NLW. A debut in WWE and a match against Reigns would be a fresh and exciting addition to WrestleMania. The next chapter in the Bloodline saga could unfold on an even grander stage. Sam Roberts speculated on his podcast that Drew McIntyre might interfere in the highly anticipated tribal combat match between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa on the debut episode of WWE Raw ** on Netflix. Don't rule out McIntyre showing up, Roberts said. If there's anyone who's going to throw a wrench into Roman's plans, it's Drew. He's been a thorn in the Bloodline's side for months now, and this match could be the perfect opportunity for him to make his presence felt. Roberts added that while a surprise return by The Rock is always a possibility, McIntyre's involvement might be even more likely. The Rock showing up would be huge, but Drew interfering in tribal combat could be just as impactful. It sets up a potential WrestleMania showdown in a way that feels organic. As WrestleMania season looms, the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates the twists and turns leading up to the show of shows. Roman Reigns' dominance as the Tribal Chief has been one of WWE's most captivating stories, and his next challenger must be someone capable of matching his aura and storytelling prowess. Whether it's Drew McIntyre, The Rock, or another unexpected star, the journey to WrestleMania 41 promises to be an unforgettable ride. For now, all eyes are on the evolving dynamics within the Bloodline and how they might shape Reigns' path to the grandest stage in sports entertainment. For Drew McIntyre, a WrestleMania 41 showdown with Roman Reigns would be the culmination of a long and arduous journey of redemption. After his heartbreaking loss at Clash at the Castle in front of a raucous home crowd, McIntyre has been on a mission to regain his footing in the upper echelons of WWE. That defeat was not just a missed opportunity. It was a moment that defined his career, reminding him and the WWE Universe that despite his accolades, he still hadn't conquered the Tribal Chief. This redemption arc has given McIntyre's character a more complex and layered identity. No longer the smiling hero, he's embraced a more ruthless approach, proving that he's willing to do whatever it takes to emerge victorious. His recent confrontations with Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and even Paul Heyman demonstrate a calculated strategy to chip away at the Bloodline's foundation. McIntyre has been playing the long game, Roberts said during his podcast. He's not just attacking Roman outright. He's dismantling the pieces around him. That's a smart, strategic move, and it's what makes him such a credible threat to Roman's reign. The beauty of this storyline lies in its emotional depth. Fans have witnessed McIntyre's highs and lows over the years, from his initial run as the Chosen One to his release from WWE, and then his triumphant return and world title victory. Facing Reigns at WrestleMania 41 would symbolize the final chapter in McIntyre's redemption saga, a chance to prove that he belongs at the very top of the WWE hierarchy. The Bloodline saga has been WWE's most captivating narrative in recent memory, and its impact on the company's programming cannot be overstated. Roman Reigns, as the Tribal Chief, has carried the storyline with unmatched charisma and in-ring dominance, while the supporting cast, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and even Paul Heyman, has added layers of complexity and intrigue. Despite the factions' fractures, the storyline is far from over. If anything, the potential matchups at WrestleMania 41 indicate that the Bloodline story could enter a new phase, one where Reigns begins to lose control over his empire. Drew McIntyre's involvement in this narrative could serve as the catalyst for that shift. Drew represents the kind of threat Roman hasn't faced in a long time, Roberts explained. He's relentless, he's focused, and most importantly, he doesn't fear the Bloodline. That makes him a dangerous opponent, not just for Roman, but for the entire group. A McIntyre-Reigns feud could also explore themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the lengths individuals will go to achieve greatness. With Solo Sikoa's growing discontent and Jimmy Uso's questionable loyalty, WrestleMania 41 could mark the beginning of the end for the Bloodline as we know it. When considering WrestleMania's main events, the best matches are those that combine stellar in-ring action with compelling storytelling. A clash between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns ticks both boxes. In terms of physicality, McIntyre and Reigns are evenly matched. Both are powerhouse performers capable of delivering hard-hitting, high-impact bouts. Their previous encounters have showcased their in-ring chemistry, but a WrestleMania stage would elevate their rivalry to new heights. More importantly, the emotional stakes of this match would be off the charts. For Reigns, it would be about proving once again why he's the undisputed king of WWE. For McIntyre, it would be about redemption, silencing his critics, and finally defeating the man who has eluded him for years. Fans want a main event that feels personal, Roberts said. Drew versus Roman is personal. It's not just about the title. It's about respect, pride, and legacy. While McIntyre is emerging as a strong candidate to face Reigns at WrestleMania 41, other names remain in the conversation. Chief among them is The Rock, whose return to WWE has been a long-standing dream for fans. A match between The Rock and Roman Reigns would carry immense star power and a compelling family dynamic, as the two real-life cousins battle for the title of head of the table. However, logistical challenges have often made this match difficult to book. The Rock's Hollywood schedule and insurance considerations have previously prevented his involvement in high-risk matches. Still, the door remains open for a surprise appearance, especially with WrestleMania's 41st installment being billed as a potential milestone event. Similarly, CM Punk's return to WWE has reignited fan interest in a possible Punk-Reigns showdown. Punk's ability to deliver intense, reality-based promos could make for a fascinating build to a WrestleMania match. However, Punk's involvement would depend on how WWE chooses to integrate him into its current storylines. It's not out of the realm of possibility, Roberts acknowledged. But if I'm betting, I'd say McIntyre is the more likely opponent. He's already embedded in the story, and there's a natural progression to his feud with Roman. One wild card in this equation is Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline's enforcer. Over the past year, Sikoa has been a crucial figure in Reigns' reign, often stepping in to protect the tribal chief from potential threats. However, recent tensions between Reigns and Sikoa suggest that their alliance may not last much longer. If Sikoa and Reigns do collide, it could have significant implications for WrestleMania 41. A falling out between the two would not only weaken the bloodline, but also add an extra layer of drama to Reigns' title defense. Solo is a ticking time bomb, Roberts noted. At some point, he's going to want his shot at Roman. Whether that happens before or after WrestleMania remains to be seen, but it's definitely a story worth watching. As WWE heads toward WrestleMania 41, the company faces the challenge of delivering a main event that lives up to the high expectations set by Roman Reigns' historic title reign. Whether it's Drew McIntyre, The Rock, CM Punk, or Solo Sikoa, the next chapter in Reigns' story promises to be must-see television. For now, Drew McIntyre appears to be the most logical choice. His redemption arc, combined with his ongoing feud with the Bloodline, makes him a compelling and credible challenger. But with WWE, surprises are always around the corner, and the road to WrestleMania is just beginning.